update 17, where you get to discover your next daily racer in Forza Motorsport. Sports cars demonstrate their versatility through performance, speed and agility. These daily racers are varied in nature, from small and agile hot hatches to roaring V8 sedans to the new generation of electric cars. Experience the world of daily racers in Forza Motorsport update 17. Daily Racers introduced 4 new to motorsport cars in the showroom. So you're going to get the 2023 Toyota Camry, 2021 Hyundai i20N, 2022 Toyota GR 86, and the 2021 Hyundai Elantra TCR. Not only that, the challenge of rewards for these daily races include 2 more new cars. The 2021 Yaris GR, unlocked by completing the daily races tour, and the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5N, which can be earned by finishing all 6 series in the open class tour, as well as the Dreamwave and the Weekend Warrior suits. In addition to each series in the daily races tour has its own spotlight car, 3 of which are new to motorsport as well. So you're going to get a 2020 Hyundai i30N, 2022 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, 2022 Mazda MX-5 RF, and the 2022 Hyundai Elantra N Tour Collection with a 30% discount as well. Changes in the gameplay and release notes. Rival Select system now prioritizes your friends over a random player. Updated car audio for the 1998 Toyota Supra RZ and the 2020 Toyota GR Supra. Fixed bugs in updated 2019 Lamborghini Sian FKP exhaust sound and the 2021 Porsche GT3 cockpit audio. Fixed a bug where the opponent cars were not attenuated correctly in the cockpit view. Fixed an issue where the game could restart when using quick resume suspended feature on Xbox. And rival events can now be switched to quickly without causing game instability. Even bigger news though, update 17 also bring in a change to the Forza Touring Car spec series, and now all those cars have been reverted to stock parts and then retuned. So the BOP and everything like that is going to be different on them, so this is going to be very interesting what is going to happen in the rebalancing of those cars. It'll be very interesting to know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think it's definitely overdue a rebalancing and a retuning of all those cars, as well as what do you think is going to be the new go-to car after all of this? Do you still think it's going to be the Audi, could be the MG, could be whatever? Let me know down in the comments below. That's about it for update 17, but next month does sound quite interesting because they're having a velocity themed update. So it's all going to be about speed and power and away you go. So I think Le Mans is definitely going to be on the table, maybe the old version of the track as well, where you get to really send it down that straight. But let me know what you think down in the comments below as well. I know one thing I did gloss over that I'm actually really excited about is the Hyundai Elantra TCR car. You guys know that the TCR is the bread and butter, and I do massively enjoy it. So if they're bringing the Hyundai Elantra TCR car in and it's going to be part of the lobbies, I am really excited to see that, because hopefully that might actually be an Audi competitor. We have to see what the rebalancing and reshuffle of all the cars is going to be like. But from what I've seen in the TCR series, the Hyundai Elantra is a very, very capable car, and I'm definitely excited to see it come into Forza Motorsport. We are so overdue some more TCR cars. They are getting long in the tooth, and everybody knows the meta strategies with each and every single one of them, and I think it's quite nice to bring something new to stable. I think maybe next month and the month after they could bring in a few more TCR cars. Let me know down in the comments below what TCR cars you would love to see. I definitely would love to see the Seat Leon Cupra. Well, it's the Cupra Leon, isn't it, not the Seat? My mistake right there. But we did get a new GT3 car last month. Is there any other GT3 cars that you would love to see Turn 10 implement into Forza Motorsport? Let me know down in the comments below. Taking a look at what's upcoming in the next races, we're going to have daily races and endurance races for our spec series. Next on the spec series is going to be 6 cylinders and the Lotus 311 from February the 12th to February 19th. From the 19th to the 26th, we're going to have a birth of the Grand Prix and the Subaru BRZ. 26th to the 5th of March is Community Choice, as well as the Mazda Miata. And from the 5th to the 12th, we're going to have mid-engines and VW Golf GTIs. For the featured tour for the modern hot hatches, your spotlight car is the 2020 Hyundai i30. And then from the 19th to the 26th, we're going to be luxury and horsepower, which is going to give us the 2022 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. The 26th to the 26th of March is going to be the 2022 Mazda RX-5F. And from the March the 5th to the March the 26th as well is going to be Battle of the Sedans, which the spotlight car is going to be the Hyundai Elantra N. And the reward showcase is the 2021 Yaris GR. For all you rival lovers, from the 12th to the 12th of March is going to be Italian date night, which is going to be the Ferrari 250 GT at Mugello. And then we're going to have the Veloster Valentine, which is going to be the 2019 Veloster at Catalunya. And for the Logitech McLaren Challenge and bonus stage is going to be the McLaren 1969, McLaren at Sebring. But that pretty much covers everything that's going on in update 17. There's also going to be a long blog post coming out, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But before you all do go, I do have a question for you all. Is there a bug at this track where you can hear a car skidding off as you come through the last corner before you go onto the banking? Because I've been racing this BMW series now. You can see the lobby is massively populated, where it's just me and Mr. Fuzzy Krabs behind. But as I'm going through here now, I was going quite slow earlier because for some reason this car is quicker than Mr. Fuzzy Krabs behind me. And as I go through the last corner, even if I was almost stationary, there's a car just sounds like it's skidding off the track. And I'll show you in a moment what I mean. But it'd be great if you let me know if it is a feature bug, because I've not actually heard it before. But this car is quieter than the usual ones I drive, so it did catch me off guard. Right now I'm in the BMW M2, doing the final few races I can get away with for the series. What was that lag? But listen to this. From left to right, the car just skidded past me. It was like ghosted. I have no idea what that is about. Never heard it before, and it reminds me a little bit of Spa, when it sounds like a car beside you when there's not a car beside you. So I can only presume it's an audio bug. But anyway, heading back to this lobby is, as you can see, heavily populated by the faster cars. It's just me and Mr. Krabs. I'm in the M2. Not too sure what Mr. Krabs was in. We are going through the bus stop right now, slowing down, managing to hold on to it, and accelerating out the other side. This car has great acceleration, but it absolutely sucks at top end. But it also holds the road really well. I'm doing these last few races to make sure I can get the BMW M4. But yeah, it's becoming a bit of a drag. 10 races is a bit much, I think. I'm not too sure. I know a lot of people competed it earlier, but everybody's got the car now, so this lobby is absolutely dead as a dodo. It's pretty shocking. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit late to the party like I usually am. We're going to be breaking this corner now, almost running wide off the track. You can see the tyres do heat up quite quickly on this car. Now, pretty sure my tyre pressures are okay, but I do find that this car does like to warm up its tyres. There's a random collection of birds there, I'm not going to lie. Oh, yep, turn. I get easily distracted. Look at that big bottle of oil. Yep, stop it, Flash, stop it. Mr. Fuzzy Krabs was catching up a little bit. I think this car, where it excels, really is in the handling side of things. This car really does handle very, very well. It just really does lack in the power at the top end department. As you come around this corner now, a little bit of tail out happiness and accelerating, away we go. Got a lovely old blimp at the top up there, keeping an eye on us. I have a feeling the hypercars are coming up behind us. No, there's that skidding noise again. Like, I'm not skidding. It's not this car. I literally have slowed down to crawl as I go around that corner to make sure it's not this car, and it really isn't this car. But we do have a hypercar slowly catching up behind us. It's actually quite surprising how powerful this is when comparison to those hypercars. Yes, they are zooming past me right now, and they're going to definitely be quicker in the corners than I am. But this car, yeah, it does put up a good fight, and I almost missed my braking point there, so I'm going to go off track and try and recover what I've lost. And I don't get a penalty for it. Thank you, stewards. You see, I massively butchered it up, and you didn't punish me on it, which is quite nice to see. Coming around here now, we are obviously in position 1, but there's only 2 hypercars that's passed me now. That's where's the rest of them? One's gone into the pits and one's carried on. I don't see anybody else on the map. Oh, no, there's another one coming through on the map. Having a look now, there really wasn't many of us in this race, and that's actually quite surprised because I thought this track would be quite popular, especially with the car choices you get to have. But it really doesn't seem that way. We have a hypercar coming up behind us now, so we're going to whack it over to the left hand side, let them take the inside line of this next corner. They're going to have better corner abilities than myself, so they can take it much sharper than I can. I'm just going to keep left out of the way. And Mr. Fuzzy Krabs has caught up a little bit of time, although Mr. Fuzzy Krab has a fleet of cars behind him. So hopefully they be friendly and don't pin him off the track, because that's the last thing we want. Although he is putting a good argument against him, like he's still ahead of him at the moment as he goes through that corner here. But listen again for the skidding noises. It's from left to right. It literally sounds like someone's butchered that corner up and just sent it right through a full lock. But yeah, I have no idea what that's about, and it's quite disorienting because I'm looking around like, where's the car? I've got nothing on the radar. Oh, blimey, that was close. Go on, position 3. You've got it, buddy. Give me a bit of slipstream. I'm not looking too bad at my tyres. I don't think maybe pit this lap or pit the next lap. Not too sure. They're about on minor wear. Not too sure what the best. Ooh, that was close to the track limits. What the best port of call is. I do know I want to go on soft tyres after this anyway. 5 seconds away from Mr. Fuzzy Krabs behind. Or Fussy Mr. Krabs behind. What am I saying fuzzy? I have no idea. Probably all laughing at me down in the comments below. Honestly, give me abuse. You're more than welcome to. Coming around here now. There's a lot of people in the crowd. We're going to go get for a new set of tyres. I'm going to go for soft. And hopefully, Fuzzy Mr. Krabs behind also needs a tyre change, because if they don't, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Because I've just remembered, they've changed the pit exit in this place. It takes forever. It's not as quick as in and out as it once was. Yeah. I was 5 seconds ahead as I entered the pits. What am I when I come out? That will determine whether I can actually catch them up if they don't need to pit. I have a feeling, and it's not a nice feeling. I like they added this extra camera angle in, just like, we've got to get you out of the pits, come on. Oh, this pit takes forever. Come on, power. 20 seconds. So it's almost 30 seconds to fully pit at this track. Which isn't bad, actually, when you think about it overall. It's about average compared to a lot of tracks. I mean, Yas Marina is over just about a minute long. I timed that one. Never again. And Laguna is extremely long as well. Come on, tyres. Grip the road. That's what we need right now. As we're braking into this corner, down to third gear and turning in. Getting a bit of power on, getting a bit of tail out happiness. 21 seconds away. We are catching them up though on these soft tyres, but will we catch up 20 seconds in 6 minutes 40? See what I mean about that skidding noise? It really is distracting. Are we going to catch them up in less than 6 minutes 30 seconds? Let me know down in the comments below whether you think this is going to be possible or not. I mean, that's providing they don't pit. I have a feeling they might not need to pit. I'm not too sure what tyres they are on. I never checked. Yeah, it would have been common sense to check, like, you know, if they are on street tyres, sport tyres, race tyres. But nope, me and my infinite wisdom decided, I don't need to check. Braking down to fourth gear, coming into the bus stop now, about 90 miles per hour in this car. So it gets a bit funky. And out the other side we go. 6 minutes of this race left to go. And tyres are looking good. Fuel is looking good. Fuzzy Mr. Krabs is only 20 seconds away now. So, oh, they're in the pits. There we go. Look at that. Thank golly for that. I was starting to worry there because I only made up 2 seconds, 1 lap. And there's no way that I would have made it to the end of the race and caught them up. So, yeah. Because I do know the meta strategy to an extent that is to be on stock tyres. Because for some reason they last longer than normal race tyres. So being on stock tyres, although you are compromised in the braking and the cornering ability of it, the time you make by not pitting, it seems to be worth it in a lot of cases. But they are still in the pits. I'm confused by the time because I expected them to be 5 seconds behind coming out. And for some heroic reason, they're 18, 19 seconds coming out. I'm a little bit lost there. Where has 20 seconds disappeared to? Where has the ghosted car disappeared to and come from? I'm not too sure. Anyway, I can't really grumble. 20 seconds ahead. I have 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this race left to go. Tires are looking pretty. And yeah, so this time I have, even if I manage to royally mess something up, I can just about bring it back. So yeah, I'm sitting pretty right now. I mean, like I said, I'm only doing this so I can get the M4. Because there's actually a car, and I think this is going to be the first time besides the Bathurst one, which I won by accident. I didn't realise I actually completed 10 races at Bathurst for the Aussie stuff, that I am fighting for this car. Yeah, I don't usually do this kind of stuff because I'm not massively keen on it. I think if you're going to give something away, then give it away for everybody to use. Having to do 10 BMW races doesn't sound a lot, but it's 20-minute races as well. So it is quite a lot of time to be able to get the M4. And it does seem to be the M4 is a very, very capable car. So I'm going to go for it. What I was disappointed in, and I'll always moan about this one now, is when I completed the Aussie Bathurst 10 races and I won the Xbox Holden, I couldn't use it in the Aussie Bathurst. Did anybody else manage to be able to use it on the featured multiplayer? Because it really annoyed me that I unlocked that car and I couldn't use it. And I was like, why? It's a great looking car. The Xbox delivery was amazing on it. And yeah, I just couldn't use it. So that was kind of frustrating. Well, that's my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. We have another hypercar coming behind us, and we're in a pretty good location. There goes the Ghost, the phantom of the tyre shredder. Anyway, I have no idea if even that makes sense. Coming around here now, we have quite a bit of gap from Mr. Krabs behind. 19.6 seconds, 2.5 minutes of this race left to go. Sending it around here now. It's a shame that this lobby has fell off a cliff. Not gonna lie. But to be fair, the GT3 multi-class series is actually quite fun. Besides the chaotic mess we have been through, overall it's quite fun. Whether, I don't know the GT4 cars, I think there's a meta car in that one, you're going to have to let me know down below. But it's quite nice to see the Audi TT back, because I kind of like the sound of that Audi TT. I think it sounded really, really good. It was just never a competitive car as they moved it into the GT4 series. I mean, it was kind of good in the corners, hard on tires, wasn't good at top end, I don't know. It was a car I went to for GT4, but really they shouldn't have brought the GT4 out unless they had more than 3 cars, and actually GT4 cars would have been nice as well. The cars of choice, 3 of them were, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of crazy really. Coming around in now, 19 seconds ahead of Mr. Krabs. Again, I have no idea where all their time disappeared to. Oh, 20 seconds ahead, so there may have been an incident. And that was almost an incident as Matrix went sending it through. They're getting so close to me. Maybe I could have been a little bit more predictable, but they could also give me a speed boost. It would have been nice, but I think they're trying to catch up because they've got 50 seconds remaining to the person in front. There goes the skidding car, and I'm all by myself again. Yep, nobody helped me along. And just seeing those slipstreamers not as powerful as it once was, even if I was behind them, it wouldn't make much of a difference. What do you guys think about the slipstream changes? Do you like it, or do you think they should add a bit more slipstream back because it's a bit weak? It'll be interesting to know your thoughts. Braking at the crane here, down to 4th gear, about 90 miles per hour as we enter in. Seem to be the most stable. Tires are looking spot on for the end of the race. 10 seconds left. Tires are almost dead. well, we're about to kick on to minor wear. I think we planned it out just perfectly. Fit crossing the line in position 1. Smashing stuff. See you all next time.